Thank you very much. My question is to the Deputy Premier. The Premier's on his 10th paid sick day today, and we know that he still has another 4 in the bank. But for some reason, he thinks that frontline workers only deserve 3 temporary days. What's good for one privileged worker, in this case the Premier, is not good enough for essential workers who do the fundamental work in this province. So my question through you, Speaker, to the Deputy Premier, can you explain why the Premier, who says he's for the people, thinks that he deserves better than the vast majority of Ontarians?
Later.
Well, Mr. Speaker, if the government accepted the NDP's proposal or the Ontario Liberal proposal, there wouldn't be businesses open in the province because you would have crushed thousands of small businesses across the province because you're going to put 100% of the cost on those small mom-and-pop shops across the province, which is wrong. Mr. Speaker, our plan is generous, it is flexible, and it's open for workers. We're going to stand with workers and families to get through COVID-19. Mr. Speaker, Ontario is the first in Canada to offer double payments for the federal sick days program to $1,000 per week for 4 weeks, plus 3 paid sick days. That's 23 days in total, Mr. Speaker. This includes a time off for people who get vaccinated, who have to recover from vaccinations. If they're having mental health issues related to COVID-19, we call on the NDP to stand with us and stand with workers in Ontario.
Okay. Supplementary.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to tell the minister, your mishandling of this pandemic has crushed businesses. We're in our 3rd lockdown in the province of Ontario. And so while the Premier gets to sit at home and collect his full paycheck, over $4,500 thus far, he's still forcing—
Yeah, I'm going to interrupt the member. You can't make explicit reference to the absence of any member in the House. And I don't need the assistance of the government side with this. Thank you. Please conclude your question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. So he's still forcing everyday Ontarians to jump through hoops, wait for weeks, and just hope for the best while they're unable to pay for their bills. And where did you come up with the 3 days? Did you roll the dice and keep gambling with the lives of the people of this province? If the Premier deserves 2 weeks at his full salary, why is this government trying to tell Ontarians that they deserve anything less?
Mr. Speaker, I joined with the Minister of Finance yesterday to announce that we would be bringing forward the Ontario COVID-19 Worker Income Protection Benefit. Mr. Speaker, this will be the most comprehensive plan in all of Canada amongst all of the provinces. In fact, Mr. Speaker, we're going to double those federal payments to $1,000 per week. It was an injustice that the federal government was paying workers here in Ontario below minimum wage. We're going to double those. Mr. Speaker, we're going to bring in 3 additional days. That's 23 days for workers in this province, but we're going to go further. We're also going to step up and support small businesses so they have a fighting chance to prosper and grow through COVID-19 and after COVID-19. But most importantly, Mr. Speaker, we want to ensure workers are protected, they're kept safe, we defeat COVID-19, and that every worker has a job to go back to when COVID-19 is done.